To start out this class, you can grab a beach or a bath towel and roll it up so that it is kind of like a thin bundle, and then lay down on your back so that you are nice and flat with that towel propped against your arch of your neck. So not underneath your head and not underneath your shoulders, but right under your neck. You can lay your legs out flat and your arms at your sides with the palms facing up. Your feet should be about hip distance apart or slightly more than that, and your lower back should be touching the ground flat, not arched. So take a couple minutes here just to get used to that. On your next inhale, gently raise one leg at a time so that they are perpendicular to the floor. And it's okay if your legs aren't completely straight here. Mine aren't either, and they definitely weren't even this straight when I first started. So it's okay if there's a bend in your knee, but you do want to feel a slight stretch in your legs as you are trying to lift them up. As you exhale, slowly lower one leg down so that it's about 6 inches off the floor, and then inhale, raise your leg back up. And when you exhale, switch legs and lower it down to the floor, and then inhale, raise it back up. Go at your own speed with this, and know that going fast or slow is not a competition. Sometimes going slower is actually harder. So do it at whatever speed works best for you. Be sure to keep your lower back flat against the ground. You don't want it to lift up at all while you're doing this. Bend your knees more so that your feet drop a bit, and then grab your shins with your hands and pull your knees closer towards your chest so that they're reaching towards your chin almost. Gently pull your knees closer towards you as you feel your back stretch, and if you'd like, you can lift your chin a little bit, but you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable doing that. And just take a few nice breaths here. Begin to alternate between pointing and flexing your feet so you can feel that awesome stretch in your calves, shins, ankles, and feet. If you feel comfortable, you can begin gently rocking side to side on your hips, only if this does not cause any pain. It's supposed to open up your back a bit more and kind of give it a massage, but if it's not making you feel better, then just stay at the steady position. Once again, grab onto your knees and pull them closer to your chest. As you exhale, grab your right shin with your right hand and lower your left leg down to the floor and relax it there. Pull your right knee closer to your chest, just like we did before with both legs. Begin to make circles with your foot so that you're stretching out your ankle. You can go one way for a little bit and then switch directions to move it the other way. Once again, alternate between pointing and flexing your right foot. As you inhale, bring your left leg up to meet your right leg. Grab both knees and pull them closer to your chest again. As you exhale, lower your right leg down all the way to the ground and pull your left knee closer to your chest. Begin to slowly circle your left ankle one way a few times and then eventually switch directions to circle it the other way. Begin to alternate between pointing and flexing your left foot. Feel that stretch all through your ankle and foot. As you inhale, bring your right leg up to meet your left, and then exhale, lower your left leg down. Grab your right shin and pull your knee closer to your chest. Grab your right knee with your left hand and pull your right knee across your body over towards the other side and touch it down onto the floor, or let it hover just above the floor. You want your right knee to be parallel with the short edge of your mat and in line with your hips. And just keep your shoulders flat on the floor so that your shoulders aren't turned or twisted. They're just laying on the mat. Use your left hand to push your right knee back towards the center. Grab your knee and pull it towards your chest as you lift your chin slightly for a core stretch. You can lower your head back down and then lower your right leg down. As you inhale, grab your left knee up towards your chest. Take your right hand and pull your left knee across your body along the side of you and allow your left knee to reach towards the ground. Doesn't have to be touching if you're not able to. And your left hand can be stretched out at your side. Your shoulders and upper back are still touching the mat, and so you're just having this twist in your spine. Now you can bring your left knee back to center, hug it in towards your chest, lift your head slightly if you'd like to, and then lower your head back down. You can lower your left leg down to meet your right leg, and then bring your right leg back up on an inhale. We're going to do the same thing on each side. So take your left hand on your right knee, pull it towards your left side, and stretch your right arm out towards your right side in line with your shoulders. Take a few breaths here as you feel your hips and buttocks stretch. Use your left hand to guide your right knee back to center. Pull your knee in towards your chest and then lower your right leg down. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Grab your left knee with your right hand and twist so that your left knee is towards the right and your left arm is out at your side in line with your shoulder. Again, take a few moments here to breathe and feel that stretch. Twists are so great at revitalizing our spine and helping to send lots of new blood through our back. Use your right hand on your left knee to gently guide your knee back to center and then lower your leg back down. Float your hands down at your side so that they're just slightly away from your hips and have your palms facing up. On your next inhale, raise your arms up above your head all the way until you just start to touch the floor. Twist your wrists so that your palms are facing down. As you exhale, float your arms down towards your side. Continue doing this at whatever speed is most comfortable for you. Breathing in as you bring your arms up above your head and breathe out as you float your arms back down to the floor. Aim to do this about 4 or 5 times. Last time, inhale, raise your arms up above your head till you touch the floor. Then twist your wrists so that your palms are facing down. As you exhale, float your arms back down towards the floor. Lay your arms down at your sides with your palms facing up and take a few moments to just connect back to your breathing. On your next inhale, bring both of your legs back up so that your knees are close to your chest. Grab your shins and pull them so that your knees are reaching towards your chin. If you'd like to rock back and forth again, you can. However, if you don't want to, you can remain still as well. Use your hands on the sides of your calves and push your feet so that they are parallel to the floor and your knees are close to your chest. You can grab the outside of each foot with your hand, pull your knees closer to your chest and rock side to side if you'd like. You can stay still here as well. This is called happy baby pose. Simultaneously use your hands to pull your feet closer to your chest at the same time that you are pushing through your legs up towards the ceiling. So you're kind of working against yourself here to feel that stretch. If you'd like to, you can switch hand positions by grabbing the insides of your feet and doing the same thing. On your next exhale, release your feet down so that your legs are bent, and then slowly lower your feet down to the floor. You want your feet to be slightly wider than hip distance apart, and then you can bend your knees so that they kind of lean in towards each other and touch each other and are supporting themselves that way. Your arms can be relaxed at your sides, slightly away from your hips, with your palms facing up. And just relax into this position. This is a really good restorative pose. It's really awesome at supporting your lower back as you're just relaxing into this breathing position. If you'd like to, you can stay here in this position, or you can stretch your legs out in front of you with your feet on the floor so that your feet are about hip distance apart. And now just come back to your breath here. We're going to do what's called Shavasana, which is when we're at the end of the yoga class and we've moved our body, we've stretched our muscles, and now we're going to lay still here and relax our mind as we focus on breathing. I'm going to guide you through this, so just listen to me as I explain how to breathe. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, pause and hold our breath for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 4. If this speed is not good for you for breathing, go ahead and mute or pause this video and then just come to this position again and think about your breath. So let's begin now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now come back to your natural breath and relax even more. Think about how this yoga class felt and continue to think about your breath throughout the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be kind and spread compassion.